Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rantin' Hour. It is I, of course, the co-host, Alex.
And it is me, Kale Beldich. Hello.
Hello, indeed. Now, if you haven't seen last week's episode, which I believe was the cinema episode with Hudson, you should go watch that. And the ones before it, too. They're all straight bangers.
All fantastic films. What are you doing if you haven't watched them yet?
Exactly.
Why are you clicking on this one if you
Yes.
haven't even watched on the ones before?
Exactly.
That's a lie. You can watch these in any order you want, but check out the old ones.
Sometimes we feel like just relaxing a little, you know? Believe it or not, complaining about something for 1 hour sometimes gets hard. You're finding a guest, finding a topic, and sometimes we just want to chill out and make a tier list. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start. Oh, we're making a tier list. I forgot to say that, didn't I? I kind of didn't really say it. You can see on the screen here, if you're watching on either of the two.
Unless you're blind.
Unless you're blind. I believe in Spotify, you literally just click on the thing and it pops up. Whatever. You can see a tier list here. You don't want to tell them what we're doing, Gail? Do you want to tell them?
No, you're doing good. Okay, I'll let you explain.
We are doing, according to this website, the best video games of all time tier list. Our tiers here are Masterpiece, all the way at the top. Godlike.
Good.
Decent, you know.
Bad. I don't know. It's bad.
Horrible, you know. Not going to play that game.
And should not exist.
That tier is for the games that we don't even want to go on once. You know, maybe a horrible game we'll play for like a day, maybe an hour, delete it.
Yeah.
It should not exist. I'm not even going to touch that game, you know.
Maybe a game you haven't even touched.
Yeah. And if there by chance is a game here that none of us has heard of, I guess we just won't put it on the list.
Yeah. We're not going to judge a game we don't know about.
Exactly. I guess we should start then, shall we? Alright. So, wait, before we start, we should go over some rules here. Since there is two of us making one tier list, I guess we're going to have to come to a mutual decision.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to have to come to some sort of agreement.
And I will say, a lot of these games, Kale will probably know and I won't. So, I'm just going to trust your word on those. So, all the faith in those games are on your opinion.
Alrighty.
So, let's begin, shall we?
Yeah, we'll just go down from the list as we go.
I believe it looks like it's in alphabetical order.
Beautiful.
So, let's start with A Plague Tale, I think that says. Have you played that before?
I've never played that, but I've heard about it.
I've never played that either. Have you heard about it?
I know it's a good story. That's all I can really say about it, so it's a good story.
Should we rank it?
Yeah, we could put it on good.
We'll put it on good, you know? You got a good thing there on good.
Yeah, we know that can be a good little... Actually, yeah, no. We'll say, because often what I hear is that it's a good story. So we'll start off with good, and that can be a good little basis.
Exactly, you know? Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I've heard nothing of it. Alien Isolation.
I love Alien Isolation.
I have also not played that game.
Wow, Alex.
See, I'm not the greatest video game guy. I see some I've played here, but like this one I can say I haven't.
I love Alien Isolation. It is such a good story-wise and gameplay and mechanics, and one of the first games that really scared me. So I've got to say, I don't want to put it in godlike, so I'm going to say good. For now, maybe we'll move it later.
Now, are we doing the thing where if it's above, it's better?
Yeah, let's put it above Plague Tales.
Alright, that's fair. I trust you. Alright, next up, I have played this game.
Alright.
A little bit. Like one day of Apex Legends.
I've played a lot of Apex Legends.
It's not my type of game.
I've enjoyed it. It's a very good game.
Honestly, if I were to rate it based off of what I've seen, I'd put it in decent.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely not, it's not close to Alien Isolation. So it's definitely got to be indecent, because
That's fair.
And it's not a bad game. Like,
that's true.
It's very good.
Yeah, I remember when it was competing with Fortnite. Was that game?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago, though. Damn.
All right, what's next?
That looks like it says. Is that Ark?
Ark.
I know Tyson knows that game. But
I hate Ark.
Really?
Yes. A lot of people are like, "Oh man, you haven't got past enough of the game to really enjoy it. And it's like, if I have to play 50 hours of a shit game just to get to the good part of it, then I don't want to play it, because
Fair.
why can't the first 50 hours
That's
be
very
good?
fair. I've seen clips of Ark, if I'm being honest, and it doesn't look like it kind of like all I've seen is people riding around on dinosaurs swinging hammers
it's
into
a
people
good-
or something.
It's good to watch. It's good to watch, but play, I can't play it. But I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
Where do we think this is going overall? You think it hits decent, or
No, I'd honestly put it in bad. What do you think about it?
I'm down for doing that. You know,
Yeah.
I trust you over this.
It's just, I don't like games where the first half of it sucks ass, and in order to get to the good part, you just have to hate yourself for the first 50 hours.
Yeah, that's very fair. Well, the next game I have never heard of ever.
Astroneer?
Astroneer.
That's a little fun space game. I've played it before. It's on Game Pass.
Do you think it's a nice little decent game?
I think it's it's a good decent game. Definitely better than Apex, that's for sure.
All right. Well, I trust in your word on that. I'm looking at this list here, and
Okay, pick one that you know. Pick one
You-
that you know.
all right, I'll pick something I know. I'll find a game down here that I know. Well, I know quite a bit of these just by looking at them. Should I just grab a random game? You know what? I actually did just play Dead by Daylight the other day.
And what
On
did you think
stream.
of it?
I haven't played much of it. You know, I played quite a bit that I can get a premise of what the game is. And what's your opinion on Dead by Daylight? Because I thought
I think it's a good game.
I think it's a pretty decent it's a pretty good
if you're
multiplayer.
If you're a very
experience.
competitive person, I'd argue that it would be a good game because Dead by Daylight's a very competitive game. But if you're not much of a competitive gamer, I'd say it wouldn't be as much of a game for you.
Yeah.
So I think I'd either put it in good or decent. What do you think about that?
I think honestly, we'll put. I'm thinking the back of good here, right here.
The back of good? I agree. I
Right-
agree.
Right here. I feel look, we got nice steps here, backward steps. Now, did you just play the Batman games? Did I just make that up?
I did just play through the Batman series.
What is that one?
The first one?
Batman
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Batman Arkham Asylum, in my opinion, fantastic game. It's the first one. Its story was good. The graphics were alright, but it was an older game.
And it's a very, very well loved franchise.
Oh yeah, great. The actor behind Batman is very loved, and that I'd put it in good, above a Plague Tales.
Right here.
Yep.
That seems fair to me from what I've heard of it. Now, speaking of Batman, we're now going to Batman Arkham City.
Alright, because I'm gonna be honest, my opinions are gonna be very much similar to the next two of these. Let's just group these ones together and move them up as well, because I'll just give a quick summary of each of them. The Arkham City had a beautiful story, beautiful map, the graphics looked great, the characters I loved, the side story I loved. Riddler, though, that's the only thing. In all the games, Riddler's the only thing I dislike. But hey, if you're into that stuff, you'll like it.
Well, there you go. Do you have a specific favorite out of these three that we can put on top?
Ooh, Arkham Knight was the best, in my opinion.
Said this.
Yeah. And then Arkham City, it goes above. Yep, there we go.
Well, there you go.
I think they did it perfect. The first one, fantastic game. They released the next one, even better. Then the third one, even better. So I think that's good. I like that.
Agreed. Now, for future reference here, do we want to put sequels and everything of games, or do we just want to have one game for each franchise?
Let's
There is
yeah.
a lot of games here. So
Cause for example,
I'm
Borderlands.
seeing 1, 2, 3, then another one here.
Unless there's any specific things we want to say about any of the ones, if there's a Borderlands that is super bad or something, then we can change it. But other than that, if we have the same opinion for all of them, we'll just put one up there.
Now, have you heard of this game?
BattleBlocks Theater. I have played BattleBlocks Theater.
Oh my god, you've heard of every single game so far.
I've played BattleBlocks Theater with many of my friends, my siblings, and my cousin.
Can you say it's a good game?
It is a super fun party game. You just gotta sit there and push. It's supposed to be like teamwork. You're supposed to try making it to the end, but most of the time I sit there going, hey, 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 take a landmine to the face, and then we die. But it's fun. I love it. It's a very good party game. I'd say it's above. I'd say it's decent.
Where in decent?
Above Apex.
Boom. There we go. Now Battlefield 3 and 4 are up next. I don't know why. Is there just no Battlefield 2 or 1 or?
I don't know. I guess those ones are irrelevant.
I've never played Battlefield.
Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 are very similar in regards. So I'd honestly say those ones were decent games. They're decent games. So let's just put Battlefield 3 up there. Yeah. I'd put it behind Apex.
The only thing I know from Battlefield is I made a YouTube thumbnail for it for my cousin once. So
Nice.
that's and that I always mix it up with Battlefront. So.
All right, pick another one that you know.
BioShock.
You've played BioShock?
I've played BioShock 1. Yes.
What's your opinion about it?
I think it is a really good story.
That's good. I like BioShock, the whole franchise I like.
I need to play the other ones. I played it recently, actually. I think it's pretty good.
It's beautiful. The game is beautiful. I'd honestly say BioShock and BioShock 2, I'd put for right now in godlike.
You think it's godlike? I mean, we can keep it there.
What do you think it is?
I honestly, from what I've played of it, the game, that one, I think it was really interesting. Like it was a really intriguing story.
It's a classic too, and
yeah.
You start off and you crash, and the next thing you know, you're in this underwater city, and you're like, what is going on?
Terrifying, by the way. And I think it's such a cool environment though that you're playing in the whole.
It is. It's one of those games where it's like you will never get to have a first experience with BioShock like your first time. If you've never played BioShock, I recommend playing BioShock once. It will change your life.
It was fire. I remember the first time I saw one of those fucking big guys.
Big Daddies?
It was terrifying. Okay, maybe it was just me, but that was scary.
Well, as long as you don't mess with the little girl, then you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I can say I have a dark past of murdering them all.
Ah, me too. You get a lot of resources.
I have to do what I have to do. Now, moving on, I guess. Should we do one rank BioShock 2, or do you think this is good enough to represent?
They're both. I similar feelings for both. You haven't played BioShock 2, so we won't rank that one.
Have you played Besiege?
Besiege? It's another one of those like fun little. I'd put it in a decent. I've played it before. It's definitely worse than I mean, not as fun as Battlefield.
Yeah.
But it's just like a little party game that, well, not a party game, just like a little. It's a game you can play when you're bored, and it's like, hey, I want to build a little creation and destroy a castle for an hour.
Damn. Well, it sounds interesting.
Yeah. A lot of these games seem to be on Game Pass.
Yeah. Borderlands, I have never seen or played in my life. I've actually, no offense. I guess this is not really offending anyone. It just doesn't really look like the type of game I'd be interested in.
I have only played Borderlands 3, and one thing I will say is Borderlands is a great franchise, and Borderlands 3 is a fun game. I wouldn't say it's a godlike game, but I'd put it above Plague Tales.
Boom. I could...
Just because every playthrough is different. They have such a variety of guns that, like, you'll never really have the same playthrough.
Yeah.
Which is fun. It's fun. I like Borderlands 3 especially.
Well, I should maybe I'll play it one day. On another note,
it's multiplayer.
I think, is that Black Ops 2?
Black Ops 2.
I think. Oh, I've only played 2 Call of Duties, and it's Black Ops 2 and Ghost.
I think we could agree that this one is easy, just sticking a masterpiece.
I was just gonna say the same thing. I've only played those 2, but I can say I feel like this game is just.
Yeah, I think everyone could agree that Black Ops 2
I've never
is
heard any hate for it. I think it was a really good game.
Transit, one of the best maps out there. Well, actually, second best. Die Rise is my favorite. Die Rise
Wasn't
is my
there
favorite.
Oh, I think a lot of people say this. But wasn't there a boat?
A boat?
Like a boat map on a boat, like a yacht.
Oh, a multiplayer?
Yeah.
Hijacked.
Yeah. I don't know why I remember that. I have some memories from the game. I do know it's a really good game, though.
Yeah. I love Hijacked.
Honestly, though,
My girlfriend kicked my ass the other day playing on Hijacked. She whooped me.
See, I didn't really. I very oddly went online on Black Ops 2, and I could never play gun game because Caleb, my friend, would never want to play with me because I would just always beat him because he sucked. So I really wish I kind of was late to playing it though.
So when you melee someone in gun game, you demote them.
Yeah.
I'd turn that up to 10 when I played with Ashton.
Oh my God.
And then I'd run around just meleeing him over and over again. Because not gonna lie, Ashton, if you ever watch this,
Now,
you're not the greatest.
Castle Crashers.
Well,
I have a history of this game.
Have you played it?
We've played it.
We have played it.
It started off probably 5-7 years ago. I was at my cousin's house in the basement. He played it one time, and from that day, I was always had this game in the back of my mind, and I was like, "What the fuck was that game? I really want to play it again." And then you one day
pop up. I'm like, let's play Castle Crashers.
And it was the
Best game ever.
Because all I remembered is that you had pets
Another masterpiece.
or something like that. I honestly, sure, I want.
All of my friends play this game still to this day.
it's a great game.
It is a definite masterpiece, and the variety of things you can do. It's another one of those ones where each playthrough is completely
Looks
different.
like a banger game. Looks like I've played it quite a bit of it. I've played the decent amount.
I've
of it.
been playing it for, I think, 7 years now.
Oh my God.
And I still have yet to get all the different characters and get them all max.
Yeah.
So it has just so much replayability possibilities.
Exactly. Now, what's City Skylines? Do we rank that one?
I've played City Skylines. It was on mobile, and then it was also it wasn't on mobile. I'm thinking of Sim City, sorry, but I've played City Skylines on Xbox, and it's just
It's just your average
it's your
game.
generic city building managing game where you're like a
Probably
god
just
in space.
Throw that back a decent thing.
Yeah,
It's just one of those games.
It's one that you play when you're bored and got nothing
exactly.
to do.
I feel like there should be like another tier that's like, I guess it doesn't really matter.
All right, now I think this one. Let's just say 3, 2, 1. Masterpiece.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Thought so.
Club
We'll
Penguin.
go ahead and throw Club Penguin up there. Wearing Masterpiece though.
Oh.
I forgot to ask that
better.
before.
It's better than Castle Crashers, but not as good as Call of Duty.
There we go.
Cause
I think that
everyone's played Club Penguin.
I was actually gonna say the new generation of people will never experience.
No,
Club Penguin.
but like the thing is though, there's always rumors that it's coming back. So maybe one day they'll be like, boom, it's coming back.
I feel like if it came back though, it'd be filled with transactions like everywhere.
Oh yeah, the original's probably still. If I remember correctly, the original had
That's actually
a bunch
true,
of
actually.
transactions.
All those type of games actually did. There was like a whole. I feel like there's always like a whole page at the start that said like a whole like store you can pay for stuff.
Yeah.
Counter Strike. Oh, aren't these the same thing?
Yeah, CS:GO. Let's just do CS:GO.
All right. I've played very little of it.
It's a godlike game.
You think it's godlike?
I myself have never got to play it, but it's one of those like really competitive games where it's like they have such a big community that you can't just say that it's not a good game. Like it gets played constantly. Like even like you could go on right now and find bunch of streamers playing it right now. So it's just one of those games that probably will never die.
Well, there you go. Now, have you played Cube a World?
Cube. I've never played Cube World.
We can get rid of Cube World then. All right, Cuisine Royale.
I've never played Cuisine Royale.
Cuphead.
Cuphead?
Don't deal with the devil.
I have played that. Such an aggravating game.
I've played a little bit when I was at Tyson's.
It makes me hate myself. It's one of those. It's a good game,
It's just a game you play, and then you just get angry, and you're wondering why you're even playing.
Yeah,
this
it's
game.
it's a stressful game. It's a stressful game, but we like it. We like it. It's a good game. It's a good game.
And amazing soundtrack. Just saying.
Actually, honestly, I'd say, because it's one of the only games that I've seen like it. You know.
That's very true.
So I'd put it in godlike. Like, it's not a masterpiece, but like yeah, there's different games like that, but I've never seen one that's just so, you know, just has it's a character. It's its own thing.
And I think despite all the times I've hated it, it's still a good game.
It is. I've broken a controller playing it, but I still love it.
Exactly. Dark Souls 3. Speaking of Dark Souls, I need to do my next episode very soon.
Dark Souls in general, I think we can put up in masterpiece.
Sure.
Because, like,
me personally, should not exist. Just kidding.
Well, that's just because you hate it.
No.
What do you think? Where do you think it should be? Okay.
No, I think I would put it definitely in one of these two, because, like, it's pretty much like...
Well... are we doing Dark Souls 3?
I thought we were just doing Dark Souls as a whole.
Just Dark Souls in a whole?
I know, from what I've seen of it, I know it has
Dark Souls 1, I'd say...
lots of just everything. The whole Dark Souls. Like
Dark
lore
Souls...
and everything, it's just insane.
The lore in that, I'd say the first game would be a masterpiece. But because of 2 and 3, I'd say let's put it in godlike.
It pulls it down. I heard 2 is very well hated.
2 is very well hated, and 3, it's not hated, but it's definitely different to the first one. And personally, I'm not much of a fan of that.
Do we have any specific spot we want to put it in here?
It's definitely better than, in my opinion, CS:GO.
Boom.
What do you think?
I agree
You like
with that
that?
too.
You like that?
How we looking so far? Look at our amazing tier list. We've been pretty nice to these games so far. I guess we haven't really seen anything that's just horrible or should not exist.
I've been thinking about this, and I've been wanting. It's been on the back of my head. I want to move Ark down to horrible, you know, because I've been trying to think about things I like about Ark, and it's a game with dinosaurs. Cool, but I spend most of the time just getting fucked up by those dinosaurs. So, I hate it. Bad game.
Alright, I'm glad you got that off your chest, man. That was a while ago, but it's gonna be down there in horrible. I don't know what Darkest Dungeon is. Have you played
Darkest Dungeon was that, like, new, that new, like, it's hard roguelike type battle royale where you're in a dungeon, you're collecting, like, gems and that and fighting players. And it was really fun. A lot of the communities, like, I haven't played it, but I know I watched Moist Critical and XQC and all of those guys play it. I think it's another one of those, like, decent party games. I put it above Apex again.
There you go. It seems like these party games are bringing Apex here.
Well, yeah, Apex it's a decent game, but it's definitely not as...
games.
Yeah, it's fun to play with friends, not when you're hating each other.
Next up, we got Dead Cells, I think.
I've never played Dead Cells.
Me neither. Alright, Destiny.
Let's do Destiny 1 and 2.
Controversial, I can't even say it, game. I feel like I hear everything about Destiny, from, like, love to people absolutely despising it.
Destiny 1, I'd put indecent. But because of Destiny 2, I honestly have to say, should not exist.
I only know that my uncle in New York is obsessed with Destiny, and he made me play it for, like, a couple days on his PlayStation.
I love Bungie. I am a massive Halo fan. The original Halo games that Bungie made, I hold so close to my heart. And then I see what Bungie is doing with Destiny, and it hurts. It hurts.
Hurts so much you want to put it in bad?
No, hurts so much that I think I told you, should not exist, man.
Oh, you want it to should not exist?
Do you think that?
I mean, I don't really have any knowledge, but sure, I'm down to think that.
It's just, I'm kind of biased because Bungie, I love Bungie. I grew up with Bungie, and to see them going the way they're going, it bothers me. Like, they've taken content that we used to be able to play for free and put it behind paywalls, and it's like, well, why was I able to play it last week, but now I can't play it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just, sorry, Destiny. You're good, Bungie. I love you. The game's pretty, but you're kind of scummy. You're not. You guys changed. You guys changed.
Yeah. Speaking of none of that, we got Detroit Become Human.
Detroit.
I've seen Jacksepticeye play this whole game. That's all
That's also what I've seen. I've watched a few other people. I've never played it, but I know people love it, so I put it in godlike.
All right, where? Just right there.
Yeah, definitely above Cuphead.
Boom. I'd be down to agree. I'd be down to agree to that.
Yeah, you down to agree?
I'm down to agree. Yes.
I agree.
That's a good. I feel like that's a good place.
The story was just.
The thing about Detroit Become Human is, or whatever it before. Does Detroit Become Human or before Human?
Detroit Becomes Human.
Yeah, why would it be before? The thing about that game, and what I feel is, if you watch someone play it, there's no need for you to go play it. Because isn't the whole game pretty much just choosing?
Yeah, it's a choose. Well, kinda. You can.
Yeah.
But like,
if you see someone like, because I think Jacksepticeye was going around for quite a bit, looking at everything.
Yeah, Jacksepticeye, he did do as many of the paths as he could. So with Jacksepticeye, you did see most of the game.
So I don't think I would ever. Maybe in a couple years I see it and I'm like, oh, that game, I'd play it. But as of right now, I don't have any plans to play the game.
I don't, but I know it's a fantastic game.
Yeah, that being said, I still think its story and just the whole like point of it enough is just a godlike game. You know?
Godlike.
Just the whole setting. You know what I mean? The plot. Diablo. I've played very little of Diablo.
I have never played the original Diablo games, and I was super excited for Diablo 4, and it came out a massive piece of shit. So I'd honestly say horrible.
I think I've only played maybe this one, Diablo 2.
Have you
with
played
my
Diablo?
brother. Let me finish first because this is gonna be like very little.
Oh, okay,
I played Diablo 2 with my brother when I was like 8 years old for like a couple days.
Like,
I have very little knowledge.
I know the old Diablo games are good. It's just Diablo 4 ruined it, in my opinion, just because like I've never played a Diablo game and I was excited to play it because I was like, oh, this is gonna be my first time jumping into the franchise. And they came out, and it wasn't really even playable.
Well, damn. So, do you want him to put it in horrible?
Yeah, I'd put it in horrible.
Sorry, guys. You can't. You just.
No, not Diablo 2.
Oh, did you want me? I thought we were just. Is this Diablo 4?
I think that's Diablo 4.
I think that's 3.
Oh, 3? They don't have Diablo 4.
Diablo 4 pulled it down. You know?
Diablo 4
it just happens.
ruined the franchise,
it
in
just
my
happens.
opinion.
Oh, sorry, you were not done.
No, I'm done.
Point of it, Diablo 4 sucks. And sorry, Diablo, that you had to do that to yourself. Dicey Dungeons.
I have never played Dicey
Me
Dungeons.
neither. I know it's a master. I'm just kidding. Dofus.
I've never played Dofus.
Nope. Doki. I've only heard of Doki, but
Doki Doki Literature Club?
yeah.
I've heard of it. I've never played it, and I honestly don't have an opinion for it.
There you go. Me too. Don't Starve Together. Oh, I've played. I swear I saw somewhere else. Oh, yeah, it's right next to it. I've played this one.
Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together is
Together.
pretty much the same thing.
All right. So for Don't Starve,
I'd say Don't Starve is another one of those decent party games that you play with your friend. I'd put it above Battle Block Theater.
is that how you think of it? I think of it not as a party game. I guess because I never played Together, which kind of makes it a party game.
Yeah. Well, Don't Starve.
It's more of like a
had multiplayer.
That's true, but I've always seen it more as like a kind of like a dark sandbox type game.
Yeah. It's like a survival. You come in and you're like, okay, guys.
Either way,
First thing I need to do is get food, build a house, build like a base and that. but it's fun. It's fun.
And
It's like
either that being said, I still agree with what you said about it being decent.
yeah, maybe it's not a party game, but it's definitely one of those games that you can play with your friends and have a great time. Above BattleBlock Theater.
Right there. There we go. Bye bye. Dota 2.
I've heard of it, but I've never played it.
Do you want to rank it or not?
No, I've never
Alright,
played it.
we got the Doom franchise.
Doom, I am a big fan of. I'd say that's another one of those godlikes. What do you think, Alex?
I think I agree.
Have you ever played Doom?
I've played a little bit of Doom from Tyson, but I do think it's just Doom in general is just a godlike franchise.
I'd put it up with BioShock.
Right there?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that too.
I put it above BioShock, honestly.
Look at these franchises up here. Up here in godlike, just holding strong.
One thing, can I just say, guys? You notice how all these like masterpieces and that are old games? We haven't really had any new games up higher on the list yet.
That's very true. That's very true.
So maybe soon, maybe soon.
Yeah, exactly. I also noticed that. Oh, never mind. That was just wrong.
What?
I was gonna say, are these mostly solo player games? But that was like super wrong. It's like half and half.
All multiplayer games. Solo, multiplayer, solo, multiplayer.
Yeah, so it's a half and half. Okay, I was gonna say that's weird that if it was, but it ain't. Dying Light.
Dying Light is.
I almost bought this game on the Christmas sale.
So you've never played it?
No.
I like it. It's parkour zombies with like really fun weapons. I'd say it's a godlike game. I'd put it above Detroit Becomes Human and below CSGO. What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
I'm trusting your word there that it looked fun.
Both the first one and the sequel were really fun.
Sorry. I ended up getting Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare instead.
Ooh, Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare is so good.
2 or what? Is there a 2?
2.
Whatever the
You played 2 because 1, I guaranteed you wouldn't have really been able to find a server.
Yeah. I ended up buying that instead, but I was looking at Dying Light. It was also on sale. Have you played the Gungeon?
I've played Gungeon once. It's a decent game. I'd put it above B-Siege, below Battlefield.
Escape from Tarkov.
I've never played Escape from Tarkov, but I love the concept of it. So because I've never played it, but I do love the concept of it.
Have you heard of it? Like,
yeah, I've watched.
Okay,
so...
you're not just going off with it.
No. I've played it before. I mean, I'm.
Okay, yeah. That's
you're confusing me.
I'm sorry.
I've never played it, but I've watched lots of people play it, and I like the concept of it. It's decent game. It's one of those games where you're gonna lose your life if you play, so I'd put it right beside Apex.
Right there?
Yeah.
Boom. Alright, Fallout franchise.
Let's just grab Fallout 4 and then put it in Masterpiece and say the whole franchise is great. Have you ever played Fallout?
Fallout Shelter Mobile? Because that's it. That's all.
Even that was a fantastic game, man. True. I love that game.
I actually want to play Fallout.
Dude, Fallout is such a good franchise. All of their games are masterpieces, except 76. All of their games are fantastic, except 76. The story on all of them are great, except 76.
It seems that 76 did not make the
list. 76 isn't
Oh yeah,
because
this is the best games of all. I forgot this is the best games of all time. So we are ranking games that are considered amazing, and some of them are down here and horrible and should not exist. That's why we're not getting any, like... I guess that's why most of them are higher up.
I guess, yeah, that's true, that's true.
Best games of all time? City Skylines?
It's one of the better, like, console...
Yeah, but that's such a random game to put.
It's one of the better console simulators.
Alright, so I guess we can put the Fallouts away. Far Cry. I have also not played Far Cry.
I'm not much of a fan of the Far Cry series. I've played a few of the games. They're okay. I know Ashton likes them, so I'd say we can put them in like decent. I'd put them definitely above Apex. I'd say, yeah, right there. I like that. All right,
nice. Okay, we Farming Simulator.
I hate it.
I don't think.
Hate it. Should not exist.
Oops.
I spent 4 hours trying to bale hay just to find out I was using a bale wrapper. So no, bad game. Dumb people don't know how to play it well. And that is me.
Should not exist. Sorry,
Bad
Farming
game.
Simulator. Faster Than Light. Have you heard of that?
Never played Faster Than Light.
We got FIFA.
FIFA is another one of those franchises where it just should not exist anymore.
They just keep pulling it out, you know?
Keep making new ones.
Yeah.
Like, why?
There's
Make
no need.
something else.
Yeah, like chill out. Was this EA? Probably.
Yeah, it's always EA.
Yeah.
EA are the scummy fucking
Yeah.
soccer ones and that.
Anyways, Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm assuming this is probably just the whole franchise.
at Freddy's.
See, if we're doing the whole franchise, I think 1 to 3 is good. 4 is alright. And then I think it fell off. But I have not seen anything from the new ones. Security Breach or Help Wanted.
So you're telling me you think...
I don't like Sister Location.
So Sister Location's the only one you don't like?
I don't know if they made anything else after that I didn't list already, but I don't like Sister Location. And Final Fantasy 4 was... When they were in the room, I didn't really mind that one.
We can... Where
But
do you think?
it is
Where do you
Five
think
Nights
it
at
goes?
Freddy's.
Where do you think it goes?
I think it just itself, this game is super iconic, obviously.
Yeah. I'd put it godlike,
I was gonna say godlike too.
Yeah?
I feel like it is Five Nights at Freddy's.
but above CSGO.
Okay, we'll put it. That's fair. That's fair.
It's another one of those ones where it's like...
Honestly, if they just kept 1, 2, and 3, maybe I would argue masterpiece.
Yeah,
But they kept going.
To be fair, though, they didn't finish the story, so they had to.
It's fair. You know, I don't know what you think of Sister Location, but
I love Sister Location.
I've never got into it. I'm sure it's a good game. I just don't.
Oh,
think so.
I love Ennard. The first time I encountered Ennard, I shit myself.
Well, there you go. But on another note, get out here. Oh, great. I think we're gonna have very different opinions about this next one. Actually, you know what? To be fair, Fortnite.
It's a good game.
It's a game. It's
the
a
game is good. The players are necessarily not good.
I think the thing about Fortnite is, this is such a weird game to rank. Because if I would have ranked this back in like when I played it back in the day, I probably would have put it up in like high up.
I think, to be fair, you should rank it for gameplay.
Yeah,
instead of the players.
In my opinion, I think Fortnite. I guess they've added a lot of new stuff now that I haven't really seen much of, but the base game itself, I feel like it gets very repetitive.
Yeah.
And because of that, I could only play it for like under a month, maybe like 2.5 weeks, and then I never.
That's
play
fair. That's fair.
For another couple years or a year.
I think the thing that makes me hate the game the most is the players. The game itself, I like. I like the game itself. Creative 2.0 is really fun.
And it's not really. It's like one of those games that it's not at all. It's technically not at all pay to win, right? Because all the paying stuff is just cosmetics.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. So I'd say, I'd honestly, I don't know how you feel. I'd put this at the very top of decent.
I'm down to do that.
Yeah, you agree?
Yeah, I'm not going to be biased and say horrible because I wouldn't play it right now, but it is a good game. You know,
I definitely agree.
It has its
good
moments.
Game.
I think that maybe the players are a little weird sometimes. We got Game Dev Tycoon.
I've played it once and was super confused because it was kind of complicated, but at the same time I played that when I was younger, so I might have just been a little stupid.
So were you thinking bad because you
I'd say it's along the same lines as City Skylines.
There you go. I've played these next 3 games. Guess what? Oh, I'm feeling good now. I know these next 3 games. They're not the... Game Beasts.
What do you think about it, man? Come on, speak up. You've played these. I'm the one talking.
Yeah, my bad. Game Beasts. It's such a crazy game. I feel if you have a good set of people to play with, it's funny as fuck.
I agree.
I was not about to say but. No. But that's it. It's really like I didn't really have a big turning point. I think Game Beasts is another party game that you can have fun on a lot. there's not really much it can offer after that. So are we thinking just with the party games indecent?
Yeah.
I'm down to put them at the party games, just like right here.
Of course, yeah. No, I agree with you.
Are these both party games?
I'd put it above Castle Crashers. I mean, not Castle Crashers. I'm sorry, my brain is slow.
Okay.
Battle blocks. Above
right.
battle blocks.
Boom. Alright, that's fair. Next we got Gary's mod.
Masterpiece. I don't know about you. I love Gary's mod.
Is
best game out there.
Gary's mod's it's just Gary's mod. I don't know what to say about it.
They got a news article, like on live news, about pizza place who make baby topping.
I've played Gary's mod probably most of my life since I've got a computer. That being said, most of that's been using workshop mods on Sandbox. But I have been playing it forever, and I think it's a good game.
I love Gary's mod.
Where should we put it?
Masterpiece.
Should we put it in Masterpiece?
Yeah, above. Honestly, above all of them. Gary's mod inspired so many games.
That's true. Maybe. I don't know. Did it?
Yeah. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I'm just saying that. I'm ignorant, guys, so don't listen to anything I say.
Isn't Gary's mod? Oh, that's Team Fortress 2, not CS:GO. Right? Yeah. Wait. No, it was CS:GO. Wait, which one was Gary's mod for?
CS:GO, I believe.
No, because TF2 stuff is in the game.
What is that? Isn't that CS:GO guys or TF2
I think
guys?
they're the TF2 guys.
Oh, that might be TF2.
Either way, I love how it was just a mod off of that, and then it just became a good game. Kale's freaking out right now. How long have we been going for? 42 minutes.
Just stretching.
Geometry Dash.
I think we all played Geometry Dash.
That's very true.
What do you think about Geometry Dash?
Kind of concerning. What do I think about Geometry Dash as a whole?
Yep.
Honestly, let's say it's a mobile game, right? Mm-hmm. I think for mobile games, I think it's a really good mobile game.
I agree.
Some of the grace you can get, there's not like. It doesn't have a lot of the annoying
One
things
of the best mobile games.
There's no like constant ads. There's no in-game pop shop where you have to buy shit.
Exactly. Even the free version.
Yeah, and isn't the full version like probably like $3?
The full version's $5, I believe.
And you get everything. There's not much games like that left on mobile anymore.
Which is nice.
This is hard because the scale here. Honestly, for a mobile game, I would say it's Masterpiece.
Yeah, I agree.
But if we're comparing it to all these games, I'd put it to Godlike.
No. We're not comparing them to the games
We're just
themselves.
where it belongs in its
where
own.
it belongs.
Then I'd say Masterpiece.
But I think it does go above Club Penguin, though. Because it's definitely...
Yeah. I've never played Goose Will Be Watching.
I've never played Goose Will Be Watching either.
Golf with your friends. I saw a lot of YouTube videos on that.
I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. It's one of those party games. We can just stick it up with like Game Beast and that.
There we go. Grand Theft Auto. Okay, I feel like we do got to rank these separately.
San Andreas, God tier.
Sure, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5, horrible.
Oh, whoa. Holy shit.
Dude, I don't
have the greatest opinions on Grand Theft Auto 5 either. I don't know what you're about to say, actually.
Why? You can't play the game without just spending hours grinding money. Like, I just want to do what I do in other GT games where I drive around killing people.
You play Grand Theft Auto 5 online or whatever.
And you just get blown up.
It's just, you grind money doing the same heists, and then you get fucking killed, spam killed. I just don't... People put hours into that game.
It's so boring.
I agree, and I can't believe...
Like
someone actually agrees with me here.
The amount of times I've sat there on single player, like on a private lobby, having more fun just sitting in the same spot, blowing up car after car, is insane because there's nothing else good about the game.
The only good parts about Grand Theft Auto I think that I've enjoyed are the offline stuff.
And the online mini games that you play with your friends, like Sumo and that. Those I give it, but other than that, horrible.
Where are we putting it?
Horrible.
I feel like if you were making this tier list of any other person, they'd probably disagree with you.
Oh yeah, probably.
But I actually am. We're going to get hated here, but I'm fine with leaving that there.
It's
just I feel like
too much money you have to put into it.
Where do we want to put San Andreas? Up here.
I think San Andreas is a classic. I'd put it above CS:GO.
That's fair. I'd agree with that.
Whoa, what do you think?
I was gonna say I'd argue above Five Nights at Freddy's, but
Yeah, put it above Five Nights at Freddy's. I agree.
I think right there.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, there we go. Get the fuck out. I feel like I've heard of this.
GTFO is a really good horror team game that you can play solo. It's so fun. I'd put it up in Godlike.
Godlike, damn.
It's up there with... I'd put it above Dark Souls, honestly.
Is it actually that fun of a game?
It's the atmosphere and like the monsters in it, and like it's a complete stealth game, and if you're not stealth, it's fucking chaos. Like there are doors that you need to like set alarms off to open, so then it's a defense point where it's just hordes of these monsters coming in at you, and it's such a fun game.
Well, it sounds fun. I'm glad it's godlike. Guitar Hero.
Is that Heroin Hero from South Park? Sure.
So what do we think of Guitar Hero? I've played quite a bit of it.
The Guitar Hero franchise is a classic. I'd put it up in Godlike if you're down.
Where are we gonna put it? I'm down.
I've played the old ones when I was much younger on like my family systems.
Yeah.
But from what I know is it's one of those games that like everyone loved them when they were around. They're no longer really around, but when they were around, everyone loved them.
I've never heard something bad about Guitar Hero.
Exactly.
Or should we just keep it there? Or do you want to put it above anything here?
We can put it above definitely Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, you'll put it here? Oh, really?
Well, yeah, it's a classic. Everyone loves it.
That's actually very true.
I like FNAF. FNAF kind of separates like classics from just games that are like good because we know everyone likes them.
Yeah, that's actually very true. Moving on, we got Halo. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this right here. They only included one Halo game on this list.
I know. What the hell is that about, guys? Are they dissing Halo or something? What's up with that? Come on, who made this site? Tier Maker? I'm coming for you.
Does this say the guy anywhere?
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Here you go. This guy, I think.
That guy, he's kind of cute. Hit me up. Hit me up, brother.
Okay, do I have to ask, or do you want me to just leave this right here for you?
Yep, thank you. Thank you.
It's useless to argue. I don't actually know enough about Halo.
Listen.
So I'm just gonna leave it there in Masterpiece.
I could easily talk for days and days about this.
Do you know what is funny? I feel like if we show this to most people and they know we made this and they see this and this.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, those are his picks. That's Hale's picks.
I feel like they're gonna know you were on this list. Okay, I've heard of
Hearthstone, greatest card game, like video game card game. I'm not sure if it's like an actual like real life card game too. It might be. I've never played it, but the video game, fantastic. I love it.
Where are we thinking?
I put it in Godlike. Yeah, right there. I like there.
That's fair. I haven't really seen anything of it, so I'm gonna trust you there.
All right, you pick one that you've played.
All right, I'll go. That does not count. I don't know if I've played. Is this just Jack? I guess.
Yeah, just
Jackbox in general. I think that's interesting.
They're party games.
Right away, I think it's with these guys.
Yeah, I'd say the best out of all of them, just because of the amount of variety.
Yeah. If we're just doing Jackbox in general, I feel like it has to be like the top of the king of party games.
Yeah,
that's literally what it is.
The whole point of it, and it has such a variety of party games. I agree.
Should I go to another one I know?
Sure.
Okay, I'll find. I see a couple I know. Alright, I'm just gonna pick one randomly. Lego Batman.
Woo! Baby, that's my childhood. The amount of times I jizzed up on that fucking Lego Batman figure. Sure.
Where are we thinking?
Goddamn, I put it right below Halo Reach and right above Gary's mouth, brother. What do you think?
I completely agree with that.
God damn.
That's a straight slapper game.
All jokes aside, I played Lego Batman my entire life.
It's a good one. I think it's my second favorite Lego game.
What's your first favorite?
Star Wars: The Clone Wars 3.
That's fair. I love that one. That's awesome. I love that one.
That's such an underrated one too. I didn't think you were gonna like that.
No, I love all of the Lego games. Like,
Lego just doesn't miss most of
dude,
the time.
do you not realize you're talking to the guy who over the last 2
yeah.
years have been making it my goal to buy every Lego game?
I think Lego is just good. I don't know what to tell you. I think this could honestly represent Lego in general for the game.
Yeah, like Lego in just general is masterpiece.
Yeah. Okay, what's the next one you know here? Do you know Human Fall Flat?
Yeah, I know most of these from what I'm looking at.
All right, where should we put Human Fall Flat?
Human Fall Flat's another fun party game. It's not like a mini game, but it's like I'd put it up with Astroneers. Jackbox is another one of those ones where it like separates between party games. So after Jackbox, it will be more so like story games that are like
Very
fun
true.
to play with friends.
Very true. Have you played Honey Pop?
I've heard of it, never played it because I feel like if my friends saw that on my purchase, I would be made fun of.
Here, I'll do this just for you then. How the hell do I? Okay, you're lucky. Lucky I don't know how to work this website. Oh, here you go. I don't know how to spell. Embarrassed to play.
Honey Pop goes there and go back down. There's the one earlier too. Which one was it earlier?
Which one?
There was one earlier that we did that I said I didn't know, but I did know, and it's just I'm too embarrassed. Where is it? Go up a little bit.
Which one?
Where is
We
it?
saw Cube World. We saw Doki Doki.
Doki
This one?
Village. Yeah, that one. I've just been too embarrassed to play.
What do you think is the better embarrassed to play game?
I wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Both of them are really embarrassing to play, in my opinion.
Jump Sting.
Jump King, really annoying game. I've never beat it, but I've put many hours into it.
Decent.
I've put it in good.
Good.
It's one of my favorite like rage games. It's one of my favorite rage games.
We thinking right there?
Yeah, right there's fine.
That's fair. We've kind of left good alone for a while here, and we haven't touched bad.
Well, it's because there's not many bad games.
Keep talking and nobody explodes. I think it's called.
You've heard me and Ashton talk about this game plenty.
Yeah.
It's another fantastic party game. Honestly, other than Jackbox, would be my favorite. So I'd put it up in.
Right there?
Yep.
There you go.
And you can move Don't Starve. Don't Starve can be put in front of Jackbox. Yeah, right there.
That's fair. All right. What's this?
Kerbal Space Program, classic. Love Kerbal Space Program. I put it in godlike above Hearthstone.
All right.
It's such a fun game, building your own rocket ships and getting to, do whatever you want. You can build any type of rocket ship you want. You can build a torture machine if you wanted. It's just really fun, and the amount of planets you can visit.
Well, I trust you on that one.
Yeah, I've played a lot of Kerbal Space Program.
We got The Last of Us. See, I've heard The Last of Us 1 is good. The Last of Us 2, a lot of people do not like.
Yeah, for that reason, I'd say together I'd put it like right at the top of decent, because it's like the first one I'd say is godlike, but because of the second one, it bumps it down to decent.
Yeah, that's fair. Since we are for the most of it, I think we've been ranking franchises.
Oh shit! Wait, I messed up. Good, I meant.
Good.
Yeah, it's because I said the first one would be godlike, but then the second one makes it. I meant good.
Yeah,
I meant
that's
good.
fair. That's fair. Yeah, we're that good spot or.
Yeah.
All right, Late Shift.
I've never played it.
Me neither. We got League of Legends.
Too embarrassed to play.
That's actually very fair.
Yeah.
I've never played it, but I probably would never play it.
I am definitely too embarrassed to play the game.
Left 4 Dead.
The Left 4 Dead game's fantastic. I'd put it up with Call of Duty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, have you ever played the Left 4 Dead
No,
games?
I haven't.
Oh my gosh, they are classic Xbox games. To be honest, it's probably why you haven't played it, because it's an Xbox and PC game. But it is classic.
Where above or below?
Below.
There we go. Nice.
Can we put Fallout higher?
Yeah, Fallout. Did we never say what Fallout was?
No, I think you just put Fallout up there and moved on. I'd put Fallout up above, right below Gary's mod.
Yeah, that did seem kind of low on the masterpiece tier.
Yeah, I love Fallout.
Yeah. All right, we just did this. Did we? I don't think we did.
We already said no.
Are we gonna do the other? Should we do the other Lego? Games
We've
now?
already said the Lego games
they're
are
kinda
just
all
in
there,
general
you know.
masterpiece.
Agree. We can put one more up there just to show that, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Life is Strange.
Life is Strange is
I know
a decent.
very little of this game.
I'd say it's a decent story game. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I know that people like it.
Where should we put it?
I'd put it up below Don't Starve.
Boom. All right. We're doing good, I
Pick
think.
one that you know.
I'll pick one that I know. You know, it's been a bit. I've actually never played Luigi's Mansion. Mario Kart 8. I know that one.
I love Mario Kart games.
I'm assuming this is just representing Mario Kart.
When I play with friends, but competitively, fuck that. I can never play Mario Kart competitively.
I think Mario Kart is just honestly, I don't know where you'd put it.
Ooh,
But
Jackbox, above Jackbox, honestly.
that's fair. I'm down
Like
for that.
Mario.
I think it's just
beginning of party games.
yeah, exactly. We didn't really think of that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we can't do these ones. We're catching up to the ones I throw away.
Never played Lucius.
Okay, I haven't played Luigi's Mansion. Have you played Luigi's Mansion?
I've heard lots of it, but I've never played it.
Yeah, I don't think we can. No, we're Man of.
I think it's a very overrated story game. I'd put it in like bad. Like it's not horrible. Yeah, it's not horrible, but it's just it's not the greatest stories. Oftentimes, I'm kind of just thinking this is stupid.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, we got Mario and Luigi. Have you played this game? I haven't played this.
I haven't really played many of those. No.
Yeah, I've played Mario and Sonic. Is this all winter sports Olympics?
What do you think about that one?
I think it was honestly right there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just throw it
I've never
down there.
played it, but it sounds like it would be
was,
that.
It was just that. We already did Mario Kart, Fallout, Mass Effect.
Mass Effect?
Mass Effect.
I like the Mass Effect games. I'd put them in decent, like right above Astroneer.
Boom. That's fair. That's fair. Go.
I'm trying to speed it up just a little bit so we can get through the list. A little bit more.
Shadow of Mordor.
I've never played that.
Me neither. Shadow of War.
Never played that.
Minecraft.
I think we know where that goes. Yep. Where do you think it'd go?
I mean, from my opinion, considering I don't know anything about Halo, I'd probably put it right there.
Batman?
I'd probably put it next to the Lego games.
Right above or
you know
below?
what? My biased opinion, I put below the Lego games.
That's fair. I agree.
But I think right there.
I agree.
I guess for me right now, the greatest game of all time is the Lego games.
Well, they are the greatest
I mean,
games.
I'm not complaining. That's
I
actually,
only like Halo because I grew up on Halo. It was the first
that's
ever
very
game I
fair.
played.
And you know what? If Zelda Skyward Sword appeared on this, it's not going to be in this list. I'd probably put it in the same spot. But that's way more nostalgia on my hand.
Yeah.
Than you, because it's not that good of a game. My game in general. Ooh. What's next? Monopoly.
Party game. You know.
I'd put it right. I don't know.
I'd put it right above Battle Blocks.
That's fair. That's very fair. Boom. All right, we got Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
It's kind of like the
good.
I feel like it's like the fighting. Do you think it's like the fighting game?
It's the fighting game. I'd put it right behind Alien Isolation.
That's fair. Oh, you're putting it above Batman.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I like Mortal Kombat. I don't like playing like online, but I like playing with my friends.
Honestly, because of what the game is, I can actually I've learned over the last 5 seconds to agree with that statement. I just kicked you.
Yeah. now because you kicked me. If we come across Skyward Sword,
It's not gonna be in here. I can actually
don't-
tell you right now if it's in here.
I'm kidding.
What?
Aha! That's going in horrible. Horrible should not exist.
We're not there. Why is that in the greatest games of all time? This guy's insane if he actually thinks that. Like, that's just a me thing, bro. Don't even try to take that. I'm gatekeeping.
What game is that?
My Hero One's Justice.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither. NBA 2K.
EA should not exist.
Put that with Borderlands. Madden.
EA should not exist.
Bioshock. Boom. Let's just go to the next one. NHL.
EA should not exist.
No Man's Sky.
We'll put it up in. It's a good game. It's one of the better space games, in my opinion, like space exploration games.
I've kind of heard about this. I know Nolan really wants me to play this.
I'd put it above Borderlands.
Where's Borderlands? Oh, there it is. Boom.
You agree with that?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. All right, we got Orcs Must Die.
I've never played that.
Osu.
Never played that.
Whatever the fuck that is.
The Outlast games, I think we can all say, is a really scary masterpiece.
I've never heard of them.
I'd put it right up with Fallout.
Boom. That sounds fair. It looks good. Outlast, we just did that. Overcooked.
Overcooked is a fantastic party game. I play that with all of my friends.
Very stressful.
Very stressful.
But I can agree with that. Where are we gonna put it in the
I'd
list?
put it right above Gang Beasts.
I'd be down to agree.
I play it with all of my friends.
Yeah, that's fair. It's very stressful, but very fun. Overwatch.
They killed Overwatch.
I think it kind of got ruined with Overwatch.
Should
2.
not exist, especially Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2
We'll put it
literally
above-
should
we'll
not
put it above
exist.
These guys.
It's Overwatch 2 is Overwatch 1. So,
Yeah, and they branded it. Did they charge for Overwatch 2?
yeah. Well, for a little bit.
Oh my. Paladins.
I've played it a little bit. It was like an Overwatch wannabe, like clone.
Should we put it in bad?
Yeah, it's bad. It didn't do what Overwatch did, so it's not as worse as Overwatch.
Yes, it should exist.
Even though Overwatch is a clone, I mean, even though that's a clone of Overwatch, it's better than
Yeah.
Overwatch in my opinion.
Anyways, we got Little Potato Man himself. Papers, Please.
Oh, hey, little potato
I only know
man.
this from Jacksepticeye.
I think that is also where I know it, plus many other YouTubers. Markiplier and that.
Facts.
Where would you like to put it?
I'm thinking, I don't know much of it. I'm thinking decent. Maybe good.
I'd put it in good. I'd put it like right above Plague Tales.
I'm willing to do that. That's a good opinion. A valid opinion. We might need to wrap this up soon, which is right now. Let's do one more game.
One more game. I actually saw one that I did want to specifically put in.
Let's both pick
Yeah,
one more
both
game.
of us will pick one more. Now,
Let's
Rust.
see what we have left. Rust.
What is your opinion on Rust?
Kind of controversial if you want me to give you my honest answer.
Yeah, give me an honest
Where is
answer.
it? There it is. I have seen clips of it. I've seen my brother play it. I know Jack plays it. I don't think it looks like the funnest game in the world.
I love Rust.
Really?
Rust came out on console, and in the first 3 days, I had almost 3 days worth of hours in the game.
Now, I've seen very little from what I've seen. I don't think I would probably not enjoy the game.
It's a very time investing game. Like
But-
I want to play it more. It's just I can't invest enough time.
I can
into it.
I can see. I'm not like, why are they enjoying that game? I can see how other people would like the game. So I'm not gonna deny that it's a bad game.
I put it in
That's a good
godlike for the terms of like quality of the game, but like the players on it and the actual like, because like you have to put so much time into it to actually play it.
Yeah.
I'd say the bottom of godlike.
All right. I'm gonna pick my game. I feel like I have to take a Zelda game.
If you want to, is there anything else you see that you're like?
I
oh,
don't think so. Oh. I'll stick with Zelda.
All right.
I guess it's just Zelda in general, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just take this one, just by random choice. See, we're probably gonna have two different opinions on here.
No, I love the Zelda games.
I would say they're in Masterpiece.
I agree.
Where in Masterpiece?
I put them up with, because, like, they're the classics.
I think if
Lego.
we're just doing Zelda in general, like right here,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd agree.
Because they're classics. Everyone played Zelda.
I think if just Zelda in general, it just I feel like it has to be Masterpiece.
I agree. I
guess we have been seeing Mario games. Mario's different though, because Mario games are so different that we can't put them all together.
Mario games.
Like maybe
are
if you
so
took
different.
every Mario game.
No, actually, I'd argue the complete counterpoint. I actually think all the Mario games are very similar.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think they're very similar.
Mario Bros, Mario Golf.
Okay, well, those, like, mainstream Mario games.
I think
and
there's
then,
two
like,
types.
the side Mario
There's
games.
the story games, which are similar as Bros. There's Galaxy 64 Sunshine.
Yeah, then there's the party
like
ones.
sports, kart, Smash Bros. That's
Yeah.
all different.
Exactly.
Honestly, in my opinion, maybe because I'm Nintendo, the story ones I put in Masterpiece.
I agree. I agree.
I love Galaxy. I love other ones too, and then the party ones I'd put where Mario Kart 8 is.
Yeah.
And this kind of just represents that right there. I feel like.
Beautiful.
I think
how do we
like our list? Is there even enough to do a part 2? I don't really think it's worth doing a part 2.
I think if we're gonna do a part 2, it's gonna be a different topic.
Yeah,
like food.
Yeah, I didn't get to say two controversial opinions. I feel like the Grand
I
Theft
feel
Auto
like
one was
food
pretty
would be
wild.
much better for you, pal.
Yeah. I didn't get to express my hatred for Red Dead Redemption 2. So.
Oh wait! You want to do that? Hold up! You want to express your hatred about Red Dead Redemption 2? Let's just quickly do this then. Let's just quickly do this.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm not that mean. Honestly.
No.
Fine. I hate Red Dead Redemption 2.
Sucks. It's just actually I to change my feelings too. In fact, all of these. Do you see a little pattern here?
Yeah.
How these are all EA games here?
I don't think these are Rockstar, man.
Fuck, Rockstar is owned by EA.
But that really, I think this list is a good list.
I agree. I like the list.
I really hope. Well, let's get a full view before we end this, shall we? We're gonna have to zoom out. Here's our list, guys. Oh my god.
I love it.
All right.
It looks like us.
You know what? There is our list. I think it's a good list. You know, we have a nice variety here. I was not expecting us to be as nice as we were.
Yeah, me too.
These are two like pretty flooded categories here, but I don't regret anything.
No, I don't.
From what
either.
I know
I
of
don't
these
either.
games, I don't regret.
I don't hate myself for loving games.
Yeah, and you know what? Good list. You know, we're not the pickiest guys in the world. I feel like if you threw someone else to rank these, there'd be a lot lower down.
Oh yeah.
And if someone just looked at the screenshot of this because they didn't know we were ranking them by franchises, it would be crazy. I feel. But on that note,
thank you all for watching.
this is one of our very first of our possible more tier list videos. I say we're definitely gonna make more in the future.
Yep, definitely more.
Was
Planning
this
on
because
doing.
we didn't have an idea last second? No.
Yeah.
So next time this happens, expect another tier list video. And you know, no complaints there because these are fun.
These are fun.
I think it was a success. I'm now realizing this probably should be on this side. It makes a lot more sense.
So, once again, everybody, thank you all for watching.
I'm Alex.
I'm Kale Bowditch.
And this
is the Ranting Hour.